dumb. So when I notified the Discord that I'm live, YouTube did not update the thumbnail, even though I did. So it's Need for Speed Most Wanted thumbnail with Fexty going on. So that's cool. Anyways, hello everybody. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. We got Zabor, Scenario, Claudette Amaya. That's a cool name. Joven Boger. Boger just reminds me of Booger, and that's pretty cool, I think. We got Blue Jay Bird Door. Hullabaloo, something like that. Yonker Bonker, man, none of these names are real. Cowboy Taco, there's a real one. There you go. How you doing, man? We got Jazzy and Jesse right next to each other. I like that. Accidentally clicked, says Jazzy. Okay, well, bye-bye. Texan Doom Guy, Puff the Magic Dragon, Walk 1. That's right. He's the first ever step that was taken. Little Corny Cobb, Lunatic Husky, Booney Man, Produce. Good to see you guys. Welcome in, welcome in. Hope you're having an awesome Saturday. Yeah, it is super freaking like cold and rainy and miserable where I live right now, so that's pretty lame. Cute Twirl, glad you can make it. Welcome in. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, I don't know how long I'll be streaming. Maybe just like a quick little 2-hour thing, but I wanted to get in some more Fexty practice before the weekend. I guess it is currently the weekend. Before Sunday, I suppose. Yeah, because I usually take, like, Sundays mostly off from work. At least recently. Sorry for not joining last stream, by the way. I was at school, went to the gym. Sorry again. No worries. Oh, I thought you were at last stream. That's crazy. Oh, look what I've done. Look what I've done. I am out of water. I'm out of water, and I just started streaming. What am I, some kind of amateur? Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go refill my water. Hang tight. Keep yourselves entertained with something, I guess. Okie dokie. That's right. That's right. I'm all watered up now. I'm all hydrated. Fexty doesn't stand a chance against hydrated howdy, that's right. It's a nice alliterative little name of mine. I miss Reuben. Like the sandwich. Water up, little bro. That's better than oil up, I think. I prefer water up. That's pretty cool. Okay, well, let us get started. We're gonna kick Fexty's butt today, probably. I don't know. Hello, everybody. Here we are, on the dash of the geometry variety. How was the volume, by the way, for those of you who are, you know, volumetrically inclined? Oh, he's my friend, Rube. Okay, well, I don't know that person. All right, let's do it, man. So, take a gander as to how many times I have clicked on my Sayo device during my Fexty practice. Place your bets, ladies and gents. I will give you a clue that it is in the 5 digits. 82,000, that's a little high, but that's a good guess. Keep them coming. Don't do that. Let's see what we got. I think at least 7. Well, Cute Twirl is correct. It is at least 7. Oh. Blocked Medusa pretty close. Yeah, that's pretty close. I have clicked 49,000 times. 49,000 times in like 3 days of practice. Ooh, look at my icon. Look at it go. Oh, gosh. No, I don't know if I should play this with random icons. I thought it'd be funny, but oh, man. No, these ships are so ugly. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of lag. Okay, I've gotten like 4 different lag spikes, and I've played like 3 drop attempts so far. Gemma's not here, right? I still haven't gotten over my fear of women. You know, they're really not that scary. I think you just need to face your fears, bro. I hate ship jumping. What, like, when you use orbs in a ship part. I've never heard anyone call that ship jumping. I've heard jumping from ship, you know, if it's like about to crash or something. Okay, that's very sad. I don't like that. Ooh, classic icons. There we go. Okay, here we go. This is where the level begins. The level literally starts right here. What's going on, Gemma? I mean, I really wish Gemma was here, but she's not, unfortunately. Are you a woman? You sound like a woman from the Netherlands. I wish I was a woman from the Netherlands. Then I might be happy. Maybe I should go visit the Netherlands. I don't know. See some of these women you're talking about. Imagine I go to the Netherlands and the first woman I see, I'm like, hello, are you a woman from the Netherlands? And she's like, yeah, sure am, man. How's it going? My name's Howdy. And I'm like, yo, dude, my name's also... That'd be pretty funny. Master Chief, do you mind telling me what you're doing in Geometry Dash? Sir, beating this wave. Imagine I beat it right there. Oh my goodness. I think I would have been the real Master Chief. Women of the Nether type. Now you're talking about them like they're Pokemon or like something in Minecraft or something. Master Chef. Dude. When is Master Chef and Master Chief gonna collide? Collide? Yeah, collab. They're gonna collide in like a particle accelerator. Oh gosh, no, I'm sorry, I can't do this. Random icons are too gross. Okay. I thought it would be funny and I was wrong. It is not funny. Okay, let's see here. Where's my boy? Where'd he go? I said, where's my boy? Where'd he go? There he is. What a handsome gentleman. Let's get this boy, a little Triceratops, good old ball, good old UFO. The default wave is like honestly maybe the best one, and that's okay, I think. Jorge from Halo Reach, love it. And then this spider, the swing, and that jetpack right there. There we go. Okay, and these colors are perfectly fine. I see nothing wrong with this. Ridiculous. Okay, I think we're good. Let's get back in there. Start over, but like that's okay. That's just more practice. Oh my goodness, this guy really wants to know what I'm going to do for 200k. Honestly, that's so far in the future, I have no plans. I should release merch, that'd be pretty cool. I could honestly just like put fan art that people have made like on like a t-shirt or something for like a merch design. If that's cool with the artist, of course, I'm going to get the permission. But like, I think that'd be so cool. Have community made Howdy merch. That'd be so cool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, that was a really good run. Can anyone tell me what I just did? Like, I think that was probably the dual ship or so to the wave, which is pretty cool. Fan art contest for merch. I already have like a decent amount of fan art I could use for merch, but that might be cool. I might do that. Basically unnerfed free. Lol. I'm not quite sure what that means, but sure. You just did cocaine. I don't think that's true. I think you were incorrect. What are you going to do for 5 subscribers? That's a little too far in the future as well. I'll let you know when I get there. Yeah, the percent bar is a complete joke. Like, it has not worked properly a single time since 2.2 came out, and I'm sick of it. Put Howdy is cool on a shirt. That seems narcissistic. I don't think I want to do that. Even if, like, someone made fan art that just said Howdy is cool with, like, a neat font, like, I probably still wouldn't put that on a t-shirt. GG's, I beat it. Yep. Good job, guys. I knew we could do it. Yo, Howdy, I want a shout out? Question mark? I mean, do you? Why are you asking me? Yeah, progress bar is tweaking. That's just how it is. Ooh, and the Puberty 2 font. There you go. One v one me in chess. I will lose so hard. Yeah, I would really love a progress bar that actually works. I think that'd be really cool. Oh, held a little too long. Gosh damn. 24 to 54, sweet. I mean, like, the progress bar isn't, like, accurate at all, so it's kind of hard to, like, gauge the exact percentage. But thank you, good sir, for mathing it up. Chess it fine. I'm not quite sure what this means. There's a lot of messages in chat so far that have not been real. Like, people keep asking for shoutouts, and I don't know what they think it's going to do. Like, do you think that, like, a ton of brand new fans are just gonna, like, flock to your channel if I'm like, hey, shout out to this guy, I don't know what they do, I don't know if their content is any good, or even if they make content, but shout out to them anyway. Like, what do you think is gonna happen? Now, if I say shout out to this guy because he makes awesome content about this kind of game, if you're interested in that, go check him out. Because then, that's like a real shout out with, like, lore and knowledge and things, and then I can pass that knowledge on to people who might be interested. I don't know anything about what you guys do, so, like, a shout out is gonna be pointless. I hate to be the bearer of bad shout out news, but, like, it's not gonna do anything for you. Gonna take a piss real quick, BRB. That sounds like something that Cowboy Taco would say. This wave, it crap. I can agree with that. That's the point, that it's pointless. See, like, if it being pointless is the point, then, like, have fun with that mentality next time you see, like, a pencil. Yeah, this wave is not very nice to me at all, either. New Mr. Beast comments suck. What does that mean? I think the problem is just that you're watching Mr. Beast. I don't think you're in for anything good or enjoyable. Give me a whisper in. No! See, like, whisper ins. There you go. That's some real channel boosting stuff right there. If Mr. Beast gives a shout out, yeah, that person's gonna get thousands of subscribers, even if he doesn't, like, know anything about the channel. That's just how, like, a hive mind of children works. I do not play Legend of Zelda, no. Never played a single one. I have no doubt that they are awesome, though. That's pretty tough. Pretty tough. See, like, I don't care about Gauntlet results because most of them are just bad anyway. Like, I want him to make the gameplay Gauntlet, and I want it to contain 5 or 6 levels with the best gameplay that the game has to offer. Then I'll actually, like, give a shit, but I don't know. Like, the Gauntlet levels usually look pretty cool, but damn it. Surprised this guy isn't crashing out. I don't really have a history of that. I crashed out over Prismatic Haze because that level is really, really annoying to play from zero. Especially because, like, it's a sync level, you know what I'm saying? I love making sync levels. I don't like playing them, though, because everyone's, like, opinion of sync is different than mine. Often in, like, much worse ways. So if I were to play, like, Gizbro gameplay, which is usually very good, there's a good chance that, like, half the level just doesn't sync. It, like, blatantly doesn't sync. You know, you click with the sync, it's either too late or too early, and it blows. And in the extreme demon difficulty, you need to have the sync, like, as accurate as you can. I'm not, like, blaming Gizbro because this game is, like, fucking janky as shit, so it's just bound to happen. Yeah, the percent is very, very buggy. I do not like it. Hard to rate Fexty so far because I'm so, like, I basically was just born into Fexty, like, the other day, so I don't really know a whole lot about it yet, but, so far, like, aside from the wave, I think it's pretty fun. Like, balancing, it's like a 2 out of 10, right? But song and deco are like 8, probably. Damn it. Oh, that sucks so bad. I'm not gonna go unglobed. Not on a stream, at least. Yeah, the song is really good. I love the song. It definitely helps my morale. Gives me a little boost. 1v1 me Smash Bros. I'll 1v1 you in Melee. Like, the only good one. How was your Foxy? Yeah, my main Foxy in Super Smash Bros. Melee is my best character easily. What? He has no idea what Melee is. He's so confused right now. What's going on, Ultraxis? Melee is not the only good Smash Bro. Ultimate's okay. Smash 64 has a lot of charm. I have a lot of issues with Brawl, Smash 4, and honestly I have issues with Ultimate as well. Ultimate is so good at, like, game balance until, like, DLC characters come along. Just came back from the Minecraft movie. I'm so sorry that you have wasted your day. Melee was on GameCube. Came out in 2001. Husky with the 5. Thank you so much. 62 to 100 on Infinite Inversion. I believe I saw the video there. I didn't recognize the level or know what it's called, but it looks really cool, actually. It looks like maybe doable for me, even. I don't know. At least your run looked like kind of doable. Like, the waves didn't look too bad. I mean, like, compared to what I'm doing right now, barely. Anyway, it looked like a pretty fun level, which is not something I usually say about Extreme 9 Circles Demons, but good luck on that, man. Spent too much time on Repo to stream earlier. Yeah, it happens. Apparently slightly harder than Bloodbath. I think Prismatic is slightly easier than Bloodbath, so that would be a very realistic jump for me if I were to go for that. I've not seen the level called Nessus. Nessus, however you say that. Oof. Dude, do you have any idea how much my interest in the level plummets when you say it's impossible? Like, there's no easier way to get me to not care about your level anymore if you say that it's like an impossible buffed version of, like, Stereo Madness or something. Like, that is as boring as it gets. Ooh, close. I've not seen Vessel. I don't really like horror levels in Geometry Dash. Like, they'll usually have, like, a really cheesy jump scare that's not good, and then lots of, like, flashing lights and really shitty music, and I'm like, dude, why would I play this for a horror experience? This is the equivalent of wanting, like, really, really good fine dining, and then you go to, like, Burger King for a Whopper. Like, sure, you might, like, eat enough to be full, but you probably won't enjoy it, and you could have easily eaten better food for the same or even less money. It's like, no, I'm not playing a horror level in Geometry Dash. I think I've played, like, a couple that were okay, but, like, there's one that was, like, spot the difference, kind of like observation duties, like, adjacent kind of gameplay. I thought that was pretty cool. It was actually closer, like, more akin to, like, the PT demo from, like, 2014 than it was to anything else. That was so close. Holy shit. That sucks. Yeah, that yellow orb, you have to hit that insanely late, but I hit it slightly too late and hit the spikes. The spikes are just right there, so you gotta hit it super late, but don't touch the spikes. It is really tough. Is there any medium demons you'd recommend other than Mechanical Showdown? I'm never beating it. Well, I like Reanimation by Terran. I think that one's pretty good. Let's Really quick, let's just like end the practice mode session and go look at my medium demons. I haven't beaten very many. I just don't beat a whole lot of demons. 15 is what I've got. Lonely Travel, if you like long levels, that one's okay. Reanimation's good. Neptune stuff, I would probably skip. This level is so bad. Please do not ever play this level. It is one of the worst levels I've ever played. I think that's it. I might be mistaking it for a different Gauntlet Demon, but, you know, even if I'm mistaken, this one's still probably pretty bad. This one's pretty good. Titanity, or however you say that, by Joe2K. Pretty sick stuff. I like that. The Dragon's Lair by Nazgub is also pretty good. Momentum by Serve is okay if you're good at Straight Fly. Same with Ride. Ride is also fine, but most of the difficulty comes from Straight Fly. So if you suck at that, I would skip these two. But I would recommend Titanity, Dragon's Lair, and Reanimation. I don't have a whole lot of other medium demons to recommend. You watching the Space results live? No, not really. I do not much care for these things. But Bob, thank you so much for the $2. I appreciate that, man. Have I beaten more hard demons than medium? No, not quite. Oh, Sharp Minder's a hard demon? This is definitely insane. I thought this one's pretty damn hard. Can you beat Bloodbath right now? No. No, that's not how that works. It's like, yo, bro, can you just, like, become an astronaut and then, like, you know, get hired to, like, be on a space station real quick? It's like, no. No, I cannot. No, I hope you have a great time, Bob. I hope they're all you hoped they would be and just a little tiny bit more. But, like, if it's not a contest I partook in, I'm not really that inclined to see the results. And, like, I haven't been following along with, like, people's entries or anything like that, so I'm not going to know anything about it. That's so scary. Wow, it looked like I died so early there. Like, I wasn't even close to hitting it, but that's how it felt, at least. No, you can hit that too early? That's terrible. Oh my gosh, that sucks. My hardest right now is Prismatic Haze. It's about Bloodbath difficulty. But, you know, not Bloodbath balancing, which is the most important part. Yeah, people recommend that I play Bloodbath just because of how, like, influential of a level it is. I gotta tell you something. Let me clue you into a little insider secret. You know, the elites don't want you to know this, but Bloodbath, its balancing is shit, and it's really, really bad. And, like, I suck at ship parts. Like, I'm just a bad ship player. And that's most of what Bloodbath is, but not, like, in a good way. It's not like a good ship-heavy level. It's just like, wow, this feels like hitting my head against a brick wall that's shaped like a spaceship for, like, 3 hours. Like, no, I'm not doing that. Yeah, Bloodbath balancing is some of the least fun to play in the entire game. Yeah, Bloodbath and Sonic Wave. That balancing is not made to be enjoyable from zero. Like, doing runs on either of them, cool, man. Yeah, I would enjoy that. I think people glaze Michigan. I don't think it's that hard. I don't think you understand what glaze means. Sonic Wave is good, bro. What do you... Dude, the ball is, like, one of the worst things ever put into a level, bro. Like, if you want to play from 28 and play from the drop to 100, it's a cool level, sure. Not awesome, but, like, you know, it's got some stinky moments, but still pretty cool. But the ball, dude? Oh my gosh, don't even get me started. I talk about how, like, no one can make good UFO gameplay, and that's why people think the UFO game mode is bad. The same thing happens for ball, but no one gives ball any shit. But, like, ball gameplay is so bad. Why so much lag? That might be a you problem. My connection says it's pretty darn good. I think that's just a you thing, Matthew Smith. That's like the Doctor Who guy or something. Yeah, doing runs on Sonic Wave, fun. Actually playing it from zero, torture. It's terrible. Yeah, this level does have a pretty nice song. It's one of F777's best, I think. Do people just call him F7? Because, like, I think the entire community would kind of get the point if I just used 1-7. And saying 7 3 times is just not, like, fun. It feels like trying to do a cartwheel for the first time. It's just like, yeah, that was weird and I didn't like it. Well, there was Need for Speed yesterday. I'm trying to alternate here. Man, that little mini wave, little dip down there is really tough. It's like saying WW. Yeah, that also, it just takes so many syllables. I would rather just say World Wide Web. That's the same amount of syllables as one W. And you know, like, Bloodbath and Sonic Wave balancing is bad if I'm playing Fexty and not complaining about Fexty. Like, that's how you know. And, like, Bloodbath has a Dim Rain song, and I love Dim Rain so much, and I still refuse to play Bloodbath from zero, so, like, that's how you know. Yeah, I am not touching Bloodbath until maybe I can be good at Michigan's part and Etzer's part. Even then, it might not ever happen. Where's Kale? I don't know what that means. Okay. Are these like bot accounts? Is that what I can attribute my chat to? Are you guys just not real? When I'm like, wow, that's a really dumb message. That message isn't even real. It's not even a real question. It's not even a real thought that like an independent, intelligent mind came up with. Is that why? Are you guys just bots? That might actually explain everything. I hate going slightly too high there. That sucks. How do we know if you're real? Well, frankly, it doesn't matter. Like, if you can observe, like, popular GD YouTubers, right? And then you go observe Howdy, and you think Howdy's the not real one, I think there's something, like, something bigger that's the issue here. How do we doing? See, like, I don't know if you're asking me how I'm doing or how, like, we collectively are doing, or are you asking me if, like, we are collectively gonna partake in an activity? I'm doing well, if that's what you're asking. Thank you. Are Boost Muffin we doing? There you go. That's a real question. That's pretty cool. I don't think we do need Howder hand cam. You're not really missing out on anything. I don't like doing, like, any kind of hand cam type shit, like, on a live stream, because if I knock over my cam, then there you go. There's my face. It's on the internet forever now. Maybe I should just wear, like, a ski mask and some sunglasses while I do that, just to be safe. Me hungry H-box me. Sure. Okay. There you go. You may ping me to show me your work in progress layout. I will allow it, Altroxus. No, you suck. Why in your older Gauntlet vid your age is 39 and April Fool's it's 37? See, like, that's a trend that you'll see in all sorts of video descriptions. Like, it's not just one video where it was 39, it was kind of lots. and then it was 40 for a while, and now it is very much not. %, 100 attempts. Okay, so like Titanity is really hard in the beginning. It's like a pretty hard demon, right? And then you pass like maybe 30% and it's pretty damn easy. So I think you got it. Let's go beat it today. It's possible. It is very unlikely though. Very unlikely. Your age is whatever. You ages whenever you want to. That's a great sentence. Have a good one, Cute Twirl. Have a good sleep. Enjoy that. I hope your dreams are not bad, and your slumber is very nice and restful, and your day tomorrow is cool. Appreciate you being here today. Damn it. So that's what happens if you click too late in the swing copter. You just accelerate at like 0 miles per hour and die. It sucks so bad. Why does it look like my guy is doing unspeakable things to the monitor? That's unrelated. It's just perspective. Don't worry about it. I'd go get food. That sounds pretty good. You have a good food get? If you'd like to get me something while you're gone, I think that'd be cool. Have you beat the rated Fexty? No. The unnerfed Fexty is the rated Fexty. I had a taco earlier. Is that cannibalism? I don't think so. The taco is just like what you identify with. That's like, it's your class, right? It's your people, but it's not like who you are as like a being. I think that's fine. You get the howdy pass. Damn it. No, the nerfed version was never rated, I don't think. The unnerfed version was rated for a second before realizing that it wasn't verified legit, and then Skyjack's verified it legit, and it went unrated for several years, and then recently got rated like a few years ago. 2020, 2021, I want to say. That was a really cool day when I realized unnerfed Fexty got rated again. Because this would have been top 1, right? This was definitely top 1. And I don't know why it was unrated, even though it was hacked. Because, like, Cataclysm was hacked. Everyone knew that. And it remained rated, so... Okay. Zodiac was hacked. Everyone knew that. It stayed rated. Okay. I don't like the inconsistency of, like, the rating standards, man. And, like, especially the unrating standards. That's really lame. So, like, we could have had this as our top 1 instead of Bloodbath for a while. And we did not. Fexty is infinitely harder than Voxius. Imagine Voxius' balancing, but just harder all over the place. The easy stuff is much harder, and the hard stuff is much harder. Yep, that orb again. That orb is really rough. That's too early. That's what happens if you click too early. It's too late. We love that. Ooh, I barely lived. Okay, and this should be pretty easy. That ship feels so easy after that wave, dude. It looks like they have freaking a football field's length of, like, space to fly around in, you know? You got me food! What'd you get? I'm so excited! Oh, what? Oh, no, there's no way I can die there. I will not allow it. I've never seen that in my life. Creo's the best GD music artist. You can't convince me otherwise. I have an image that summarizes your opinion. I think a lot of people can see where I'm going with this. Alright, Creo's the best GD music artist. You can't convince me otherwise. This is you right here. That's all I'm going to say. Just me or mini ship heavy? Yeah, kinda. The gravity is definitely very different than big ship. If you can't do that, then maybe you should start with some more easy demons and not do the medium thing just yet. Usually with, like, mini straight fly, you don't want to, like, complicate it, you know? I would try to, like, tap a lot and be, like, super straight in, like, the Cataclysm, like, 40-ish mini ship straight fly. And I only ever was able to beat it if I did, like, you know, 3 clicks. You know, I just did it, like, super minimalistically. Is it possible to beat Cataclysm without clicking a single time? Oh, that would suck so bad. Am I going to be in a video? Nope. I will never, ever turn these streams into a video. You have my word. But my word does break sometimes. Sorry about that. Oops. Yeah, so, like, don't click fast in a mini ship because it just complicates things, and we don't like that. You got me pizza. Hell yeah. What's on it? I'm not a picky eater, I'm just curious. Best GD song? The Falling Mists, in my opinion. I mean, like, calling it a GD song is, like, sad, because it was a thing before GD, but, like... Repo content, when I literally uploaded a repo video and have streamed it multiple times. What do you want from me? Like, literally just look at my channel. Oh my gosh. I swear. It's the same kids who don't read the stream titles. They're like, hey, howdy, what level is this? What's your best? When is go? All of that is in the stream title. It's the same kids who don't read that. They're the same ones who look at my channel, like, once in a blue moon. Just like, oh, it's that howdy guy. I sure wish he had a channel with videos to look at. Oh, I don't have streamer mode on, because I had to turn it off to freaking get the freaking link. Love Discord. Thank you. Very cool. Let me freaking streamer mode, please. What did I just open? Oh my gosh, Discord support. Shut up. You're dumb. There we go. Now we are streaming our mode. Repo content when guy is like famously gone. He's like not in my chat anymore since I told him that I have done repo content. So, like, the GD stuff is cool and all, but, like, when are we getting repo? It's like, hey, we have repo. He's like, oh, I have to go. Goodbye. I will never watch your videos ever again. Ooh, that was weird. Ooh, that's also weird. Don't do that. You didn't. Those who can read have a clear advantage. They don't really have any advantages. That's just called, like, learning things that are helpful. That's like you being a baby who can't walk, looking at a baby who's slightly older than you who can walk. It's like, he just has unfair advantages, bro. Sorry for the dumb questions. It's okay. Just, like, look at my channel. Maybe. Sometimes. No, don't ever jump there. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Only other rhythm game I've really played and, like, I guess enjoyed would be, like, Beat Saber. Beat Saber's really cool. I jumped there again, but, like, it didn't work. How do you sleep? Like, talking about, like, sleeping position, or... Don't do that. Dude, he also has pizza. What you got, Ultroxus? I'm watching 3 streams, it's pain. I think you should probably leave 2 of those, at least. Okay, thin crust is so goated. I love thin crust pizza so much. Because, like, I don't know. It's really hard to mess up a good thin crust. It is pretty easy to mess up a thick crust pizza, though. Gosh damn it. Now I'm only watching 2 streams. You know, that's a step in the right direction. Damn it. Hey, howdy. Is it Fextying? It's... Sure. Hawaiian pizza's fucking fine. People who throw a tantrum about it just, like, want something to be upset about. It's frankly annoying. Like, it's not awesome, but it's okay. You're gonna live. I think the much more egregious thing would be, like, people who put ketchup with their eggs. I think that's really gross. I'm even unsure about salsa with eggs. The last thing I want getting near my eggs is something that can, like, water it down. Oh, it's so gross to imagine just, like, so, you know how salsa has, like, the chunks and then it has, like, the more, like, watery stuff? And sometimes they don't mix together perfectly. If that watery stuff touches my eggs are gonna be so gross. Also, eggs are only good if they're, like, hot. And salsa and ketchup are notoriously not hot. I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong with pineapple on pizza. It's fine. Far from my first choice, but, like, shut up. Fuck you, dude. That sucks. I hate that click. It is so deceptively hard. It looks like a free click, and it kind of is, but I keep thinking that there's no way I can die there, and then I keep clicking, like, 2 frames too early, and it kills me. So you just gotta wait a little longer. Gosh damn it. That sucks. Gemma in stream chat is a weird combo. That's true. You've never been in one of my streams before. So good to have you, though. I got a terrible lag spike, dude. That sucks. I actually survived the lag spike, but it just freaking scared me. I died, like, right after. What difficulty of demon is this? Read! Read the title of the stream that you clicked on. Oh, man. Thank you. You're welcome. Would you say this is beans? It's definitely beans once you get to the wave and, like, the swing copter. Gosh damn it. You're trying to, like, fall into that wave. That's kind of what you want for a consistent transition. But I just started falling a little bit too early. damn it. You gotta go so high there. Are the beans on toast? Thankfully, no. I know you're British, but, like, I don't care. That shit's gross. Stop that. Stop, dude! Oh my gosh, it's the worst thing in the whole level. The ship is, like, the dual ship is more annoying than the wave, like, honestly. It's not harder, but it is more annoying. Just the construction of the gameplay just pisses me off. It suck we nor, you know? I think it might. That's a good call, Cowboy Taco. Okay. Why does the couple keep breaking up? What couple are we talking about here? What's the hot goss, man? What you got? Regular Heinz beans on unbuttered toast is horrific, but some actual good beans, butter the toast, get some cheese, black pepper, and it's insane. I don't know, like, that's far from the most offensive food, like beans on toast, but that's just, like, not something that I would even consider. It's like, I think I would rather just have the beans by themselves and then the toast by himself. Like, I don't know, man. Hate me or not, but I don't like beans. Okay, so the Mexicans are coming after you. And honestly, my respect for Mexican food is probably great enough to where I'm coming after you as well. This guy knows his beans. He knows Heinz is not good. Therefore, he is like the bean expert. Hey, it's me again. What's going on, McChicken? You're MC.Chicken. Ooh, that's like a really cool website name. It's like a good domain name right there. I love levels with easy pre-drops because then I can just read chat the whole time. I was doomed from the start. I don't hate it when people call Aldi Aldi's. It's not Aldi's. Stop calling it Aldi's. Aldi is not a person to whom the store belongs. So stop doing that. Gosh damn it. Walmart's. Yeah, I got this over at Walmart's. Shut up. Barnes and Nobles. Sure, man. Got this over at Myers. Got this over at H-E-B's. You're stupid. I'm gonna punch you. I got this over at Costco's. Like multiple Costco's, yeah. There's a few of them. Got this at Target's, yeah. Too small. Costco's good. Went there yesterday. Costco seems cool, but just I don't screw with like subscription service grocery stores. I think that's dumb. Even if it's like worth it or any like, I don't know. Like right now, it's just like me and my wife that I buy groceries for, so there's not really a point in getting like the super big like bulk deals that are really awesome at Costco. Like that's the best for big families, I think. Not that I couldn't make my money back, like, with a Costco membership, but I don't know. I'm vibing with the cake, man, yeah. I do not stream on Twitch. Twitch is terrible. I will avoid it like the plague unless YouTube literally keeps me from streaming. Like, until YouTube bans me from streaming or something, I am not touching Twitch. Twitch is shit. Gosh damn it! I have to pay to Sun on Twitch, bro. I don't know what that means. Yeah, you have to pay to sub on Twitch. You have to pay to sub on YouTube, too. It's just called a membership. And if you just want to subscribe to someone on Twitch for free, that's called the follow button. Yeah, YouTube also has, like, a membership thing, and it's just called a membership, you know? Excuse me. My problem with Twitch, aside from, like, the obvious of, like, it being run by horny, unfair weirdos, Twitch takes 55% of everything you make. If I make $100 in a donation, right, one of you gents is just like, hey, man, I think you need this more than me. Here's $100. That would be so kind and generous of you. But they would get 55 of those dollars. That's kind of insane. It's not enough that they have, like, a monopoly on the streaming industry, but, like, you know, they also have to take more than half of everything you make. $5 sub? Yep, they get more than half of that, too. That was super weird. I entered too high to where I didn't bounce off the slope as the ship, and I just, like, freaking plummeted down. Gosh damn it. Oh, I need to stop fucking dying at this pre-drop. I was so close to dying at, like, several different parts of that wave. No, YouTube takes 30. That's way too high. Yeah, the freaking dual mini-ship gravity is so fucked. What I'm hearing is Stream Elements is the best way to donate. So Stream Elements, like, works through PayPal, and PayPal has, like, a processing fee of each transaction. It's usually, like, not very much. So, like, if you donate $1 through Stream Elements, there's going to be, like, a 50-cent processing fee. But, like, if you're going to donate, like, $100, the processing fee for Stream Elements is, like, $3. So Stream Elements is definitely better for bigger donations. Usually, like, $5 or more, it's going to be better on Stream Elements. But, like, little donations, definitely probably keep that for Super Chat. Gosh damn it, I hate dying there so fucking much. Oh, fuck that wave part. Oh, the transition into it sucks so bad. That little, like, corner block placement is so shit, too. Oh my gosh. Yep, that was dead. That was just dead. If you mess up a single click in that entire dual ship, your run is over. Little donations. Thank you, Gemma, for the £2. I really appreciate that. Donations, big and small, doesn't matter what size it is. Always appreciated here on the Howdy channel. Thank you very much. That was way too high. You have to tap that yellow orb so pathetically briefly. if you don't want to go too high for that transition. Yeah, bad transitions are the most frustrating thing in GD for sure, and usually they can be very easily fixed. I definitely recommend streaming on YouTube. It's probably easier to get a bit more of an audience on Twitch, but probably easier to make money on YouTube. Also, I just rather work with YouTube than Twitch, because Twitch is run by a bunch of weirdos. GD Ghosty, thank you so much for the €2. I appreciate that. Here you go. Thank you, bro. That's very generous of you. Hope you're having a good day today. Hope you are enjoying your day more than I am enjoying this pre-drop. You got affiliate in like a week or two? Nice. Very nice. Yeah, monetization criteria on YouTube is pretty achievable, I think. If you just have time to make content, it'll happen pretty quick. That was too early. Canadian Army should strong. I disagree. I think they should weak. Bro is getting money from all over the world. It'd be like that sometimes. I've gotten like freaking like 35 different currencies for donations. It's awesome, man. That's a complete guess. I have no idea how many currencies I've gotten. It's a lot. United Arab Emirate dollars, dude. I have some of those. Not like physically. That would be really awesome. Hope you're having a good day. It's been alright. I hope you're having a day. Oh, it's not a good day. It's just a day. I am having a day. Don't worry. I've been having a day since I woke up this morning. Got a pretty early start. How about I pay you in shillings? Dude, I did get shekels. I got freaking shekels. That's awesome. That's such a cool currency. Chinese dong. Never gotten Chinese dong, I don't think. I think, like, Chinese YouTube watching laws are, like, really strict. I don't even know if it's possible for someone in China to watch. I'm sure it is. I'm sure, like, YouTube, like, policy management or whatever would, like, try to work out something with the Chinese government, because that's so many millions of people not watching YouTube that they would love to be watching YouTube. Gosh damn it. I thought you had a dog. I have a dog named Cat. You do hear dogs barking in my videos occasionally. That would be my neighbor's dog. Shut up! Shut up with your dumb ass. I don't like your dumb ass. I think it should be closed, because the only thing that comes out of it is poop! Gemma with the £2, thank you. Today has felt like an awful day for some reason. Well, I'm so sorry. Today's felt like a little gloomy for me as well, just because of how like rainy and cold it is, but I hope the weather's a little nicer there. That can definitely improve or dampen your mood. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Gemma. Thank you so much for the £2, though. Maybe you should save your pounds and buy yourself something real nice to make your day better. Over here it's been sunny all day. Not here, unfortunately. It's been quite rainy for several days. The American South and Midwest gets like a whole ass tornado season. Just like, hey, I hope you live on like a plateau or something, because there's tornadoes all over the place, and it's going to be stormy and rainy throughout most of like March and April. I'm gonna dip and add more to the 9 hours I have in the editor on my new level. Very nice. Enjoy that, Ultroxis. Appreciate you hanging out, dude. These donations are my treat to feel better. You're too nice. Thank you so much, Gemma, for the 2 more pounds. I don't know how, like, psychologically that works, but isn't there anything you want? Anything you want that you can buy for, you know, like maybe 10 pounds? There's got to be something you've been craving, you know, like a snack maybe, or some like new clothes, something for your computer. There's got to be something. Emma is a trillionaire. NB, thank you so much for the 22 Turkish lira, I think. TRY currency. Yeah, there we go. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that. Hi, hello to you as well. I hope things are well in Turkey right now. Hope you're having an awesome day. I hope you are enjoying life more than I am enjoying this pre-drop. Too high? Too high. There's nothing I can do about that. There's literally nothing that can be done. It sucks. 22 tries. Yeah, I should give this level 22 more tries in the end stream. Gemma with the 2 pounds. Again, thank you so much. Sharing and happiness is worth much more. Well, that is... You are too noble. I really, really appreciate that. I promise I do not need your poundage, but it is very, very appreciated. That click is not appreciated, though. Cersei with the 2, thank you very much. An American, so I got boring currency. I don't know if I'd call that boring currency. Currency is currency, man. Honestly, there is nothing cooler to me than, like, gold and silver coins. Damn it. Like, I don't know if you guys have ever held, like, gold and silver coins, especially in, like, a little, like, pouch. Oh my goodness, it's so cool. There's nothing that feels more, like, satisfying than to hold coins. Like, yeah, sure, like, American, like, quarters, nickels, dimes, and all that. That's cool. But I don't know, man. Holding precious metals in coin form is so satisfying. That was weird, but I maybe could have salvaged that. Yeah, honestly, if you guys are looking to invest, I would definitely look into investing in precious metals. That's like the only thing on this earth that will never be, like, worthless. At least one of the only things. You know, like, obviously water is always going to have value, but not exactly what I mean. Gemma with the 2 more, my goodness. My last donation for the day, Merry Christmas. Thank you. What a Christmas present that was. That was very unnecessary. Thank you. I hope you have a Merry Christmas as well. Sorry your day has been a little crap. Did you end up eating Toe 3 earlier? That was weird. Yep, that was really weird. 95, 92 times 2. Well, that would definitely aid in the efforts of making your day less good. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Manix did make a Toe 3 in, like, the first few months of 2.1, I think. Back in, like, 2017. Not an awesome level by any stretch, but there's some cool ideas going on in there. Pretty cool gameplay gimmicks. Some of the transitions were executed very poorly, which, as you know, I do not appreciate. At this point, you should donate 100 next stream. See, like, that's not how money works. Like, oh, you've donated 2 pounds, like, 6 times. That must mean you're a millionaire. I mean, let's actually think about 2 times 6 and how that's only 12 pounds. Like, I don't know. I don't think we should just assume that Gemma has, like, buttloads of cash to just, like, blow on random streamers, you know? Some people have, like, bills and responsibilities and things. My bad, it's okay. Definitely don't pressure people into donating more money than they already have. That's just, like, enabling their potential inevitable bankruptcy. That's not, like, a vibe that we need on our stream here today. I would rather encourage them to maybe reform their spending habits and into saving habits, you know? Those are probably a little bit better habits if I were to guess. And, you know, if Gemma's, like, living in a box under a bridge because Gemma donated all of her money to me, then that would be really sad for several reasons. But, if she saved her money, like, maybe Howdy would, like, starve to death or something. that is a terrible way to, like, encourage people to save money. Hey, dude, save money, because, like, worst thing that happened, you know, Howdy starves to death. It's not that bad. We'll be okay. You actually made me smile. Thanks for making my day. You're very welcome. And B, I appreciate you. I'm so glad I have made your day just a little bit better. That is ultimately the goal of my content pursuits on YouTube. I don't want to do this for any other reason other than just to make people happy if possible. You know, if my passion was, like, video games, then I would just make, like, content about, like, you know, like video essays and stuff. And that's really cool. I would love to make video essays, but, like, my content is centered around entertainment because I would like to bring a little bit of joy to people's day. I should make I Grief the server to make a point. Ooh, I should do that. And it's just me in, like, the actual Discord server rooms with, like, a big axe, and I'm just, like, hitting everything with it. And then when I get arrested, I'll tell the cops to, like, let me live a little. Yeah, that's it. That's it. I had to recorrect myself, and that means that I die. So, it's time to go into practice mode because I cannot do that fucking ship. Worst part in the whole level. Maybe worst part in any level. I don't know. That ship is really bad. I admire, like, what he's going for because, like, you know, it's a little bit interesting, but it's interesting in bad ways. I also hate dying like that. Hey, Howdy, I wish you luck on this dumb level. Thank you, I appreciate it. Beat it first try. Oh, okay. That would be my luck, you know, after struggling with it for so long. Did you see GD Gangster Rap? I did, and I think it's dumb. Level's cool. The level is very well made. I think the song is, like, really, really corny. Why do you not like the deco? What is there not to like about it? Man, this transition is so bad. It's just so plain. There's no, like, massive planets in the background, you know what I'm saying? There's no, like, cosmic anomalies and, like, super cool, colorful nebula. So, like, this deco sucks, bro. Sorry. Definitely don't look to the GD community for feedback on your deco. They will only have bad opinions for you. Hmm. Really? Really? Can we not do that? Oh my gosh. L less than 3, thank you so much for the €5. I appreciate that motivation for you. Thank you so much. Gotta bounce the Audi. Have a good one, Kensai. Yeah, thank you, L less than 3. I really appreciate it. Hope you're having an awesome day today. If you need motivation to do anything, I hope this stream can offer a little bit of that, to give you a little boost to your day as well. Less than 3. What else would you call that? L heart? Am I gonna call you L heart? That sounds somehow dumber. I guess just call you L probably is the goal there. That's the intended username. Um, 31% normal, 36 practice, 200 attempts. That's like, it's not even that much. Like, sometimes you try to play a level as like your new hardest and you're just not feeling it and you give up on it. But like, I don't know. I feel like if you want to know if the level's right for you, you got to at least play it all the way through and practice. Excuse me. That's the L symbol right there, yeah. L symbol 3. Yeah, there you go, there you go. A symbol, yeah, it's not a less than sign, it's a symbol. Too early. It sucks. Is this fun? Kind of. Kind of. Apollo, I don't know what my next stream's gonna be. I don't plan out my streams that far. There's 2 of them! Let's freaking go! Thank you so much for the 5 more euros. Appreciate it. That is very generous of you. And another heart while you're at it. I feel so loved and appreciated. Thank you so much. This is too nice. I did not expect this much generosity from L today. Bruh. Yeah, the ship is so hard. Oh my gosh. That was cool. Okay. No, there's no way that's possible. Really? Oh no, I keep discovering new ways to make me so sad. I don't need more of those. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. There's so many ways to die in this level so easily. Imagine. Imagine I died at 93, dude. Or, well, no, that was like 98 or something, because the progress bar is fucked, but... Okay. How you been? I've been doing okay. I had to go to Walmart today for like a big shopping trip, and because of the crappy weather, everyone at Walmart today was a crazy person who was like, I need to get my gosh damn million rolls of toilet paper, or else I'm gonna die. It's like, this is a really, like, tame spring storm going on right now. It's not like a new COVID. Calm down. Yeah, the music is so good. I love this song. The deco is so charming. I love it. And then the gameplay. Honestly, the gameplay is mostly bogged down by not so much the balancing, it's just that dual ship, man. The dual ship makes me so sad. The whole thing is like a bad transition like exhibit at the zoo, you know? You just could see all of them all at once. Dying there is also really annoying. Dying there is also really annoying. Ugh, suck my nuts. That's gross, I'm sorry. That's just the only way that I feel about that ship. So annoying, dude. If that ship wasn't there, I probably would have beaten this level already. Cool. And then, like, after the ship, you get, like, a really hard wave part. It's mostly hard because of a really shitty transition, but it's also just pretty tight. And that transition into the freaking solo ship is awful. The song is called Sound of Infinity by F777. Nothing I can do about that. What's up, freak mode? Get his, I'm going through it, man. Hope you're doing okay, though. I need to go freak mode on this level, or else I'll be very upset. Saw you got a new All Vaults PB. Congrats on that, my man. It's been a long time coming. Probably a longer time than you envisioned, you know? All Vaults was kind of like the... kind of like one of your, like, worst categories, kind of. Like, yeah, that PB's pretty old, and you can definitely, like, kick its ass now. And you did kick its ass, but then you're like, I can do it again. And then it took quite a while. Because, like, Fish was just not doing it for you. Oh my gosh. This ship part is the Fish right now. This is the Fish of Fexty. There's so many, like, not my fucking fault deaths. Music's the reason I chose the level. I chose the level for a lot of reasons. I've always had a soft spot for this level. I've always thought it was really cool. The fact that it's like a forgotten like top 1 of the game is also pretty cool. I don't know, it's got very interesting history, I think. There's going to be a lot of attempts like that, I'm just going to say that. We finally got there, though. We finally got to the wave. We had one, like, full attempt at the level. Good for me, man. I'll take it. Like, we don't even... These aren't attempts happening right now. These aren't attempts at the level. I don't even get an attempt at the level until I get to that wave. Then I actually have, like, a shot of doing something. I have tried the Boom Kitty GD event level. I think the song is too dumb. I cannot tolerate the song. It does flow pretty well. It's a very satisfying level to watch, you know? Grandma came in at the wrong time. Well, what happened? What do you mean Grandma came in at the wrong time? What do we, like, came into the stream? Like, is she watching my stream right now and I said a bad word? Or, like, is there something else nefarious going on? Oh, when you said suck my nut. Okay, I'm sorry, Grandma. Fair warning, do not watch Howdy in the presence of Grandma. He will say things like suck my nuts. I'm sure grandmas have heard worse, though. They've been around a minute, you know, they've heard it all. Chances are they've been around, like, crass teenagers before, so they're familiar with the kind of jokes I be propagating. Please stop killing me at weird parts. I was playing it a different story. Yeah, playing it is absolutely a different story. The balancing wouldn't bother me too much if that dual ship wasn't there. Because, like, the pre-drop is mostly pretty easy. And then, you know, you get to the wave. And then it's like, okay, now I can actually, like, give the level a real shot. But I don't even get to the wave as often as I should because of that dual ship. The dual ship makes it very hard to continue. It's very inconsistent. Cake Man is so satisfying to watch. Yeah, the Cake Man gameplay is really... It flows very nicely. Most of my wave attempts will go just like that. And that's okay. Just as long as... If I can just get to a point where I'm getting there consistently, that's okay. That's okay with me. Go is at what? See, like, the nice thing about streams is that they have titles. And often the titles will have very important, vital information. Just like what you're looking for. And sometimes these streams are streamed by a streamer who is impatient, doesn't want to answer those. But it's a good thing we have nice chat members who will just tell you when you don't feel like reading. Okay, I know I bring up God on my streams a lot, but like... Some of you guys be like, you open up the Bible and then you're reading the Jesus lore. You're like, dude, this is really good lore. I wonder what book this is. And then you close the book that says the Bible on it. The Holy Bible, King James Version or whatever. You close it and then put it on a bookshelf and go, huh, I guess I'll have to ask God later. And then you like pray, you're like, dear God, what was that book I was reading? The lore was so cool. That's what you guys do. This is what you guys do to me. Who's Cake Man? That is Hungry Box, a competitive melee player and streamer and things. Pretty cool stuff. I thought Cake Man was face cam. I wish. The booty cam? Ooh. God, your lore is so cool. Please tell me where you got it. Nope, too small. The baking industry. So true. I don't think a streamer is streaming right now. Come back next time. This looks like an auto level, to be honest. What does that mean? There's auto parts, like I guess that little, like, that kind of thing that I just did, like, right there. And then, like, right here, here, here. You know, there's some pads where it's auto for, like, a few frames, you know? Got a pretty big auto right here. Look at that. Don't do that. Looks like you need no effort, to be honest. That's true. I can beat things with 0 effort. Just like right now. The problem is I'm putting in effort. That's why I'm losing. Yeah, the deco does kind of remind me of Windy Landscape as well. It's just that classy, well-polished... It's like almost messy, but it's like it's done well enough to like keep me from thinking that. Kind of like 1.9 deco, you know? A couple people have been in here and like mistaken this for like a Wooshie level. Or not Wooshie, freaking Woogie. Got my legends mixed up. Gosh damn it. Can we see can? I suppose if you go to the store and go to the canned vegetables aisle, you'd be able to find what you're looking for. Thoughts on the Space Gauntlet results? I have been streaming throughout all of that, so I don't know. I also don't really care. I'm sure the levels are awesome and everything, except for like the gameplay, which is almost always terrible in Gauntlet levels, but I'll try it some other time, maybe. Unless it's like full of demons, in which case I'm probably never going to play it. Gosh damn it. I love that your chat is actually usable. I mean... Sure. You can say words in it, and that's pretty cool. Damn it, click too late. Don't judge my grammar, it's like 11 p.m. for me. That's true. That is a universal law of humans. Their grammar, and the quality of their grammar regresses the longer they stay up. Dude, my grammar would be absolute horse ass if I'm pulling one of my typical all-nighters. It's like 8 in the morning and like, you know, the sun's coming up, the birds are chirping. I'm just that... you know? That's what I'm gonna say. That's entirely too many cans, Cole. Come on. We're better than this. Gosh, it would be so cool if just, like, the adults of my chat could duplicate themselves so all of my viewers could be, like, smart. It's so tight, man. It's like doable, but shit. Each of those timings feels like a freaking like 3 frame or something. It's a little bit too many frames for me. I think we should dial it back. Dial it back to like 1 or 2. Oh, sorry to many can. It's okay. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying, NB. There's definitely a lot of bigger streamers where their chat is just like completely ignored most of the time, just because it's either too big or too fast or something that the streamer is streaming requires too much attention. Like this level, like a lot of the pre-drop is very doable for me while like glancing at chat, whether it be like muscle memory or easy timings or whatnot. Bring Timu Arthur Morgan on screen again. Okay. Almost midnight where I'm at. That's called Europe. What was I doing? Gosh damn it. Yeah, Arthur Morgan from Timu. Okay, I was responding to a DM really quick and I forgot entirely what I was doing. There's Arthur Morgan from Timu. There you go. Real talk, the Bloodbath tier list videos, endlessly repeatable, or endlessly, repeatedly rewatchable for me. That's awesome. That is a great combination of words that I've never heard before. Keep it up with them words. I'm so glad you enjoyed the video. I look forward to doing something similar to that again. Huzzah! Yeehaw! Damn it. A tier list for Back on Track. How would that work? I would like you to explain to me how you would make that happen if it was your video. 56 times 2. I clicked just barely too early there. Oh, that hurts to watch back. That sucks. Okay. Man, that's too bad. That's alright. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, just rank every single click of back on track. That sounds like a complete waste of everybody's time. There's 2 of them is now stuck in my mind. Like, which 2 of them? Like, specifically. Tell me about them. Excuse me. Nope. Dead. Death. Yeah, I'm better at hard demons than medium demons. I think you just have a lot of practice on Future Funk. Should I jump to kill bot? Like, from where, though? Where are you jumping? The meme 2 unlayered spot. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I think as much as it sucks to play Bloodbath from 0, it is, like... It's a good source for content, you know? I'd also like to make a Bloodbath, but each portal is, like, randomized kind of video, like what I've been doing with, like, the Robtop demons. I was so close to dying there, oh my gosh. Bye-bye. If Windy Landscape is your hardest, I cannot recommend Killbot. But I mean, if that's how you have fun with your video games, go for it. I can't tell you what you do, but I would highly advise against that. Howdy, we believe in you. Thank you. We found someone. Found someone who believes in Howdy. There you go. That jump is like the only hard part of the pre-drop. Sometimes I say pre-drop when I mean the pre-wave, but like, this time I literally just mean the pre-drop. Yeah, Michigan is too scary, man. I'm not going for Bloodbath. If Michigan was just not there, or like easier, then maybe. Do Cataclysm or something? I already did that. Unless you mean for like the RNG portal video, then maybe. You still have fun while playing GD? It depends. Like, I have a huge soft spot for this level. I have a lot of nostalgia for it. This level means a lot to me. But it's not good, right? I don't think anyone can really argue this level is good. And that's okay. You know, you can like things that are bad. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're, like, aware of its shortcomings, I think that's fine. There we go. My hardest is Prismatic Haze. And I do still have fun playing GD. It depends on, like, what kind of video and stream I'm doing. My most fun that I have is, like, building layouts to music that I like. Just infinite enjoyment, man. If I've got music that can be turned into GD levels, I will still have, like, replay value for old GD. I generally don't enjoy demon grinding or star grinding very much. There's not a whole lot of, like, playing the game that I enjoy. Very select levels, especially, like, old 1.9, like, former top 1 kind of stuff like this. Like, that's very interesting to me. And now I'm dead. I could do a layout building stream next. I'm just trying to keep my consistency with Fexty, like, you know, ever present. Because if I stream something else for a while, like, if I alternate between this and, like, Need for Speed, I'll be fine, but if I get too invested in, like, streaming my layout, then I could definitely lose consistency with that ship or the wave. I don't know. Not like I'm that consistent at the wave anyway, just because it's so damn hard. Full Peter Griffin decry cover. What does that mean? There's like a 65% chance whatever the next message is in chat just like makes no sense. It has like a new word. Or not necessarily new words, just like words in new places in a sentence that I've never seen before. Like, what does decry mean? What is that? How do you decry? It's like, you just suck your tears back up. Just, nope, sorry, not sad anymore. Get back in there. Oh, Fexty, is that what you meant? Damn it. I saw my trail start to like dart downward and it looked like it was gonna make it, but I decried after I've beaten my hardest? And you guys just put, like, question marks at the end of statements. Like, I don't know why you're asking me. Silent Dictress is not something I've heard in a while. I think that level was what Stallion was working on, like, around the time... If I'm thinking of the right level, I maybe forgot what it was called, but I know Stallion was working on, like, an impossible level around the time I started, like, getting, like... I don't want to say popular, but at the time my growth started in the community. Why are there people on screen? Because they're beautiful. And I wish I could look like them someday. It was 3 years ago? That sounds about right. Yeah, I started uploading pretty seriously around, like, early 2022. Because I've been, like, editing videos for, like, 5 years at this point. But I wasn't very good at it, and I mostly just did it to, like, show my friends, like, the games that I liked, but they didn't have time to watch, like, a 2-hour recording, so just like, yeah, I'll just edit this down for their convenience. Can I have mod? I only give that to the most trusted people. So considering that we just met, I'm gonna have to give you a yes. You certainly may have mod. Ding! I had us in the first half, not gonna lie. Can I not have mod? Any day, bro. You got it, Cersei. L, thank you so much for the 20 euros. Holy crap. That is a lot of money. Thank you so much. The rest I'm going to keep for the food of my cats. See, like, that's a really good cause to not donate to Howdy. Please do that. And also, like, the food of yourself, hopefully. And maybe, like, bills that you have and, like, things that you'd like to buy for yourself, you know? Things that you deserve to own in your life. It's so cool to see people donate to me and then be like, I'm done now because I want my money. Like, yes, good job. So many people do not feel this way. And, like, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the people that don't feel that way, but, like, I am concerned for them, you know? I'm concerned for their financial well-being. I am not concerned for yours. You seem plenty responsible. Thank you very much. I appreciate your restraint in this time. That is insane, though. Thank you so much for the 20 euros. That is a hefty donation right there. Thank you. Thank you. I need more Howdy vids. I'm pumping them out as fast as I can. Hey, if you do want more Howdy adjacent content, and you don't really care what it's about, I do have a second channel where I talk about Lego Star Wars, if that's something that interests you. And not the video game. Like, I do love the video game, but, like, no, I just genuinely talk about, like, the Lego Star Wars sets that come out in stores. You know, like, physical Lego sets that you can buy. That shit's some of the most interesting things in the world to me. Love that. Got a little lag spike in that cube. It spooked me. But I also just died because it's hard. I'm gonna check it out. Yes, please do that. I can link it to you if you'd like. I think it is linked on my channel. Like, here's my second channel if you're interested. But yeah, it should be easy to find. But there it is. If you are interested. What got me into GD? I think I saw... just like some YouTube ad for it or something a while back. And I'm just like, hey, that looks cool. And that was like 10 years ago, so... Gosh damn it. You could probably fill an entire bowl with mayonnaise with 20 euros. I mean, you can buy a lot of mayonnaise for a lot less than that, and it depends on the size of bowl. See, like, that's a kind of message I would expect from a bot. Like, what does that even mean? What was the thought process here? That's like saying, oh, dude, you could probably dig a hole with a shovel. Like, yeah, I bet you could. Shit. Gosh damn it. I fully expected to die there. That transition sucks. That first click feels so much tighter than anything else in the wave. That sucks. Lego Star Wars is amazing. Have a bowl of soup. I will do that. I really hope it's the bowl of soup that makes me beat Fexty, because that's what I'm most hungry for right now. Okay. Fexty, 60%. Cool. Yeah, I'm probably going to die to that swing a lot more. At least the first click, because everything else in the swing is, like, fairly doable, but we have passed the wave from 0. Sweet. We had the level in 2 runs already before, but now we, like, super have the level in 2 runs, you know? Hi, howdy. How's your day? Thanks, man. My day's been pretty awesome. How's your day been? Tell me about you. I went to Walmart and tried not to get hit with, like, crazy people driving their cars through the parking lot, like someone who just escaped, like, a mental asylum. Bought lots of groceries and things, and I streamed. My day's been fairly uneventful, but pretty alright. Will this be your hardest? No. This is not quite Prismatic Haze difficulty, but it is definitely my second hardest. Way harder than Cataclysm, I think. Maybe not way harder. It depends on, like, what game modes you're good at and what kind of balancing you're good at. Love your vids. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. I'm glad to hear it. Glad to have you for my streams as well. I hope you're the best and successful YouTuber. I hope so as well, man. I'm gonna do YouTube as long as I can, as long as it's, like, able to pay the bills, you know. And even if it doesn't pay the bills and I have to get a different job and, like, abandon YouTube, kind of, I'm still gonna upload it, like, occasionally, you know. How do you like your fans? Of course, bro. Of course. I don't like the F word, though. I prefer to call them my supporters. Because, like, calling them my fans makes it, like, I don't know, it makes me sound more like a celebrity or some shit. I'm just a dude. Like, enjoyers or supporters are, like, the better terms, I think. Oof, that sucks. Do you like your consumers? Yeah, dude, people who eat me for dinner. Yeah, shout out to the people who watch, like, the Howdy videos that don't contain Geometry Dash. That was so close. I'm an average Howdy enjoyment watcher. Hell yeah. Those are some pretty awesome pronouns. Yeah, the 30 ship was ass to learn, and it still is ass now that I have learned it. Like, I know what to do, but executing it is very, very precise, and if you mess up your timings by just a tiny, tiny little bit, you're done. Because, like, mini ship has pretty strong gravity, and dual mini ship has even stronger gravity. That was a good try. I might quit GD. You know, that's alright. I've always been a proponent of, like, why would you quit a video game? It's not like a job. You're not, like, tied down to it. If you don't want to play it, don't play it. But if you do want to play it, you don't have to get, like, rehired, you know what I'm saying? Like, just, if you don't want to play GD, go play something else. And if you're like, you know what, GD sounds cool today. Like, oh, no, I can't play, though, because I quit. Aw, bummer. Like, no, just go play. Just go play when you want, and don't play when you don't want. For me, if I quit GD, that would be like applicable terminology because it is my job. Man, 56 like freaking twice in a span of like 5 attempts. 3 attempts? I don't even know. That was cool. Electrodynamics takes a long time. Yeah, that was a pretty tough new hardest back when I was grinding the Robtop levels, man. That was a tough level. Tough level. Very difficult for, like, beginners in, like, ship control, you know? Drinking the most chocolatiest chocolate milk ever right now, bro. Is it chocolatey? No. I'm telling you guys, all you need for like really good comedic like setup, comedic material to bounce off of is a really dumb question. That's why Ikosa and I are like such a like good duo for like horror games and whatnot, because we just ask each other the dumbest questions imaginable. And then usually what follows is an equally dumb answer that just results in the most, like, shit-eating conversation imaginable, but it makes for really good banter for, like, a horror game, I think. I hate jumping too early there. Here's a dumb question. Should I subscribe? If you like the videos and streams, I think yes. If not, it doesn't matter. Honestly, subscribers do not matter nearly as much as, like, views and likes and stuff. Because, like, I got way more views when I had, like, 20,000 subscribers than I do now with 159. Like, when I uploaded a video when I was at, like, you know, 30K, that video went out to so many people. I don't know why the YouTube algorithm loved my videos so much in 2023. But now, you know, my video guaranteed goes out to 159,000 people, at least, right? But the views do not reflect that, and that's just kind of how it works. In terms of, like, you know, monetary growth, I would easily take 30K subscribers, but, you know, my views from 2023 over what I have now any day. That's not to say, like, you know, the people who are here now who weren't there back then, I would, like, give you up or anything. No. I'm happy with where I am. I think where I'm at right now is where I need to be. Like, I'm not making, like, a huge amount of money right now, because I don't need to be making a lot of money right now. But donations are always a huge, huge help. Super appreciative of anyone who can spare something. Gosh damn it. I just disliked. Does that help? Joke. Okay. I would have laughed, but then you said joke, which makes me double laugh. Arthur Morgan's so majestic. I agree. Yeah, Sushi Gamer speaking those facts. How you doing, man? Welcome in, welcome in. Should I sit in my bed or in my gaming room? Honestly, beds are not for sitting. If you sit on a bed, you're probably going to end up laying on the bed, and you're probably going to end up taking a nap. If your goal is to sit, do it in a chair. Much lower chances of falling asleep. Chuck Norris verified this level before it was created. Howdy, should I rip out my spine? I misread that as Chuck Norris. Should I rip out my spine? Just because I guess Chuck Norris is on the brain. I think absolutely you should. I think that sounds great. I might even do some of that later today. I've literally never taken a nap. You've never been like a toddler before and your mom's like sick of you crying, so she puts you to sleep for like a little nap? Death. On a scale of fish to Chuck Norris, how hard is this level? Probably like cucumber. Does Q-tip in ear feel good? I don't think so. Like, it feels nice to have clean ears, you know, to get the like gunk out of there, but like don't just like jam a Q-tip in there. I don't think that's an enjoyable feeling at all. It's like a wet willy, but if it wasn't wet. No one has ever enjoyed the feeling of a wet willy in the history of mankind. So if you make it dry, does it make it better? And maybe a little bit, but like it's still not awesome. Is this Fexty? It does. I just find that duo of questions really funny. Fexty is absolutely an extreme demon, indisputably. You are insane and wrong, but yes, you will die with a Q-tip in your ear. Yeah, you know how, like, Dr. Doofenshmirtz, whenever he makes something, he, like, somehow manages to always put a self-destruct button, despite never, ever needing to use it? Yeah, when God made us, he put self-destruct buttons in our ears, and the only way we can actually reach it is with a Q-tip, so probably don't do that. I am using Seo, absolutely. A lot of people use, like, freaking their middle finger with a Seo device for some reason. Nothing really wrong with that, but I'm just known for using my index finger for, like, mice and things. Gaming mice, you know what I'm saying? Ratatouille. Rat-a-ting-ting got the gaming mouse. Rat-a-ting-ting playing the Geometry Dash. If we're gonna say howdy in the chat, let's typically, like, follow it up with, like, a question or a statement or something. Just howdy for funsies can maybe be funsies sometimes, but not today. Howdy is not in the mood for howdy for funsies. Straight fly was very satisfying. It's true. Actually, that's bowels. There's only one L. Is this Fexty or Bloodlust? Neither. Read the title, silly goose. It is called Unnerfed. Peppa Pig, so true. I wish I could be that guy for real. Whoever that is. Yeah, this song is a bonger. That's that thing that you smoke out of, right? A binger, yeah, there you go. Too early. Yeah, I like to call something that's not quite a banger a dinger. A certified dinger. Not quite as big as a banger. That sucks. Hamburger, Big Mac, pizza, or hot dog. Yes, the 4 food groups. Hamburger and Big Mac are very, very different. Different enough to quantify 2 different food groups. Hot dogs are easily, like, the bottom tier of those things. I'd be lying if I said I was never, ever hungry for a hot dog. Like, it's happened before. But hot dogs are just the worst of those 4. Howdy, I'm stressing. What has happened to you? Would you like to get something off your chest to alleviate your worries? Tell me about it. Mac and cheese is pretty sweet. Actually, A, MC, cheese. A Minecraft cheese. I really hope they cast cheese in the Minecraft movie, man. Oh my gosh, I need it. Oh yeah, for people who have seen the Minecraft movie, like, don't tell me your thoughts about it, but, like, you should probably do that. I've heard from, like, everyone who possesses capability of independent thought that it was terrible, so... Everyone, like, over the age of 8 is probably a little, incapable of enjoying the movie, if I were to guess. I mean, like, you can enjoy a bad movie. I'm not saying that you can't, but, like... I don't know. Minecraft just means a lot to a lot of people, and the movie seems to not really understand that. The movie seems to, like, misunderstand what people like about Minecraft, and... I don't know, I think that's silly. What studio made that, by the way? That wasn't Illumination, was it? I want to say they're mostly, like, completely animated films rather than, like, CG specialists who do, like, live action stuff. The man, please. I don't know what that means. Is this your order? Are you ever give me your order for the restaurant? Was Warner Bros? I think you're probably right. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Still bad though. Yeah, a lot of people seem to say it wasn't that bad. You know, it was like a pretty big that. So like, it was still probably pretty bad if you have to emphasize your sentence like that. The freaking audience scores, according to Google, was like 85% positive, and I just find that hard to believe. Usually, I think movie critics are dumb, and like the critics, the Rotten Tomatoes, oh, certified fresh Rotten Tomatoes. Oh, sorry, bro, your movie's rotten on Rotten Tomatoes. Oops. Try again. I just think that shit's dumb, but like, I think I'll probably will side with the movie critic side of things. I hate Minecraft, so I don't get two shits about the movies. You're like, what do you hate about Minecraft, though? Like, I'm not, like, trying to argue or anything. I'm just curious. It seems like a pretty inoffensive game, right? But, like, the community, though. Like, that's where I can see some negative feelings kind of being born. Can I get a man with the side of image? I will give you a man with the side of image. Let's do it. There he is. I hate it because it's square. True. If you guys don't know, a square is a three-dimensional version of a cube. Yeah, I did hear that there was a Technoblade reference. That's like probably the only thing I would enjoy. You're getting pretty confrontational about Minecraft, Howdy. I know it's a generational video game, but you don't have to say, well, you don't have to slay people's parents over it. Well, I disagree. That's just where we differ as people. I think the only way that I can treat the Minecraft devs the way they, deserve to be treated is by killing parents That is a famous howdy quote that I have said many times. I will continue to say it. I think we have to pay for how bad Minecraft as a game is in the blood of parents. This is so dumb. You have a question? Shoot, what you got, man? Lay it on me, CJ. You're gonna play Time Extreme? I don't know what that means. If there's a level called Time Extreme, I should probably find who that was and throw rocks at them, but like only small ones. They'll be okay. Minecraft movie is comparable to GD Phobos. What does that mean? How do you compare a movie to a really, really bad collab from 2.0? Actually, I think it was like a 1.9 level, and then it got like, you know, revitalized in 2.0 a little bit. Gotta go hit the sack. Goodbye. Have a good one, Apollo. Don't judge me, I'm tired, okay. Excuse me. What sack? Well, what do you think? It's the sack that makes you sleepy, obviously. My dog like your voice, Howdy. Awesome. I'm gonna just start rapidly barking. And then we'll see how your dog likes it. Sack? Sack nuts? Gosh damn it. Hey, Howdy, guess what? What you got, your average gamer? People just don't, they don't like telling me things. They tell me to guess what and things. They tell me they have a question and they have something to say, but they don't actually say it. Sack nuts? I think that's pretty good. I'm gonna try to get to the wave one more time and I'll probably end stream. How do you eat things that shouldn't be eaten? You just have to pray really hard. Please, let me eat this plane. It would be so funny, I think. There we go. Everyone in my VC left while I was AFK. That sucks. That is very rude. That's not cool. How dare they? Did they at least send you a message like, hey, sorry, something came up. Hope you have a good day, though. Scale from 5 to Phobos. How much do you hate Among Us memes and Twitter? I don't know what any of that means. I don't know. What's a Phobos? I haven't seen like a single Among Us related meme in like 3 years. Temp count 6451. Goodness. Okay. We have 56 times 2, 53 times like 4 or 5 maybe, and then 60 times 1. That's pretty sick right there. Okay, all right. I'm gonna try to pop my femurs. Are you guys ready? Maybe crank your volume, see if you can hear this. Oh my gosh. Oh. Ow. Oh, that hurt, but like good. Oh man, you guys hear that? You guys hear that? Oh man, that's an intense pop right there. Let me see if I can get the other one. No, not really. Something else popped, but it was not the femur. This is the end of stream. But first, because I don't want to end stream like just yet, we're going to rate people's icons for a minute. So hop over here to my account and send me messages. I'm going to rate a few people's icons who send me things. There you go. I'm not going to read your messages, though, because that's where, like, slurs enter the picture, and we don't like that. Which stream is this? This is the first one ever. They actually call me John Stream because of how influential and groundbreaking my content was. How are your broken femurs? They're doing okay. Well, only one of them is broken. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. We got 2 messages. It's a good start. Ooh, okay. Generally, if the glow is going to be colored, it should be, like, less saturated than everything else, which is, like, kind of what's going on. It's a little bit more green than the blue of the icon. So that I'm not quite sure about the glow color, but everything else looks pretty good. Let's see. Cube, I'm going to have to give it, like, an 8 out of 10, probably. Overused, but, like, still pretty cool. Ship, probably a 9. Ball, probably a 6. UFO, probably a 10. Wave, probably like a 9. I like the default wave a lot. Robot, probably like a 6. Spider, like a 5. Swing, like a 6. Probably. And colors, I'll give you like a 7 for the colors. Pretty sweet. I'm only rating people's icons who message me, so that is the deal, right? Oh, brother. Okay. Both very saturated colors, not a fan. Cube, I'll give you like a 3. Ship, I'll give you like a 4. Ball, I'll give you 5. UFO 5. Wave, like a 1. Robot, a 5. Spider, a 5. Swing, a 1. And then colors are like a 3. Keep it up, though. Ooh, this is a classy icon set right here. Okay, Cube, this is a super underrated cube. I think it's awesome. I'll give that like a 7, probably. Ship, probably also a 7. Fantastic. Love that. The ball, not a huge fan of how much black there is, but still pretty cool, I think. I'll give that like a 7. UFO, not a huge fan of this one, though it does like kind of bring me some nostalgic feelings a little bit, so I'll probably give that like a 5. Wave, the big wave is growing on me, the fat boy. He's growing on me. I'll give it like a 5 as well. Robot, probably a 6. Spider, a 6. This guy, like a 2. The colors aren't too bad. Give the colors a 5 as well. Cool icon and ship combo. Pretty sweet. Cube, I'll give you like a 4. Ship is pretty cool, actually. So that ship, I think, has the largest ratio of player 2 color to player 1 color in the game. I don't know why, but that ship has so much. Look at how much white there is compared to all the other icons on that ship. Like, it's crazy. The black glow, I'm not a huge fan of, but it's a look. I think that's fine. I'll give the ship like a 7, probably. I appreciate that ship. It's doing cool things. The ball's pretty cool. I think it's a 20 demons ball. No, maybe not. Shit, I'll come back to you. Actually, no, let me just finish this up. UFO, probably a 9. This UFO is fantastic. Wave, probably a 6. Xenomorph robot, cool. Give that like a 8, probably. Spider's a 5. Swing is like a 4. And then your colors are pretty cool. Give your colors like a 6. So which ball was that? It's one of these. I think this is the 20 demons, right? Yeah, 20 demons. This is like map packs. Yeah, 20 map packs. Okay. Both of those are pretty cool balls. I like those. I think this is the one that Riot used when he beat Bloodbath. Pretty sweet. Okay. Back to it. It's the Gemelius! Yeah, Gemma's icons are pretty sweet. That cube's probably like a 8. Ship's probably like a 9 or 10. Love that ship. Ball's probably a 9. That's a classic right there. I don't like the poorly drawn smiley face icons. I'm just not a fan of joke icons. They just don't really vibe with me. I'll give that one a 1, 5, 6, 5, 6. And colors are pretty good. I'll give that like a 7. Temporary forgot to revert it. Well, that's okay in my opinion. You have forgiveness. Give that like a 6. The ship is pretty cool. I'll give that ship like a 7. 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 4. Colors are like a 3. Oh gosh. 2, 9, 3, 3, 3, 7, 5, 6. Colors are like a 5. We do this guy already? We did. You can't just spam messages, man. Don't do that. Oh gosh. Okay, if you're gonna do black, make sure it's not like a really dark saturated color to go along with it. I think that's my take. Cube probably like a 4. Ship's probably like an 8. I like that ship. It's classic ball. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Like 3. I think I gave this one like a 5. This is a 10 or 9, something like that. Robot's okay. Give it like a 5. I'll give that a 6. He's got a big chin, but that's okay. Big chins are okay with me. I like the cube piloting a spider robot of sorts. That's cool. You sent me an icon. Okay, let me check it out. So I'll give that like a 7 and then like a 5. Oh yeah, dude, this is a classic. This is a classic image right here. Okay. I should probably make this a custom icon. That's just my humble opinion. Well, guys, screw humble opinions. That's my really, really cocky, annoying opinion. I think humility is lame and overrated. Grr. Okay, check it out. Icon rating stream. This is probably getting like an 8 out of 10. Pretty underrated, but I would use this. Pretty sweet. Pretty good stuff right there. I think an icon that I think is like slightly better would probably be something a little more like a... Ah! Anyways. See, scenario, I don't see... There you are. Okay. How is there gradient on that cube? That's crazy. I don't think that's a thing you can do. Is that a thing you can do? Where is the default cube with the gradient? I've never seen that before. That's crazy. Anyways. That actually scared me. Okay. I did not mean to open the message. That could have been bad. I trust my boy Scenario to not be slurs. Okay, not a huge fan of the dark glow, but I respect it. Cube, I'll give you a 5. Ship a 9. Ball, like a 5. I think if like the completely circular ball was smaller by like a little bit, I would like a little bit more. UFO, pretty cool. Give that like a 6. Wave is like an 8. Robot, like a 5. This is like a 7, I think I said, and this is like a 5. Colors are probably also a 5. You said you use UFO 4. That's a good one right there. That's a classic. I like this UFO a lot too. It's just like composed of tons of cubes and shit. That's cool, man. We like that. Okay, I'll do like 2 more. I'll do 2 more. NB! Let's do it. Ooh, I'm liking this so far. Cube, besides the fact that it says OWO, which is not really my vibe, I do like that cube. I'll give that like a 7. Ship, pretty cool. I like the default ship. I'll give that like a 6 or 7 probably. I think 7. I think 7. I usually give all the default icons a 5 because it's like, you know, middle of the road, but I think the default ship feels pretty nice. I'm gonna have to give that one a 7. This is a neat little ball. I'll give that like a 6 maybe. 10, 5, 5, 6, 7. I like this guy. I like the swing right there. That's cool. It looks like almost like wood. It looks almost like the grain of like wood or like bark or something. I don't know. I don't know what I'm looking at, but I like it. It's cool. Okay, and last icons we are rating today would be this guy's. Cube. Also the white and yellow is probably like a 7 out of 10. I like those colors. They're pretty cool. Not a huge fan of the blue. Cube is like a 5. Ship is like a 4. It just looks like a very strange, uncomfortable shoe, you know? I like the little Dragon Boy. Dragon Boy's cool. Dragon Boy gets like a 7 probably. Like 5, 1, 6, 6, 3. Colors are like a 5. Okay, there we go. That's absolutely everybody who has ever asked anything icon related in history. Yeah, I think that is everybody, actually. I'm so smart and cool. Okay. Thanks for rating my icon. You are welcome. I've considered doing like rating people's icons like YouTube shorts before, but like I'm scared of getting into YouTube shorts because like that could help me in the algorithm, like I guess, but it could also hurt me even more in the algorithm, and I don't know if that's worth it, you know. Oh, you sent one. Okay, well I'll do one more. I'll do one more. Is this you? Is this you right here? Oh, I don't know who disliked this comment. That's not cool. Oh yeah, Demon Mix. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, Elephant, not something I would use, but I respect it. He's a cool little guy. I'll give that like a 5. I think I said the ship was like an 8 or so. That ball's kind of wacky. It looks like a. That's the sound effect I think of when I look at that ball. It goes. So I'll give that like a 6. Like a 6. Not a big fan of the UFO. I'll give that like a 4. Wave's gonna be a 9. Love that. Robot's gonna be a 9. Love that. Not a huge fan of the spider, but it's kind of funny. Give that like 5, and the swing is like a 6 maybe. Colors aren't too bad, probably also a 6. Pretty sweet, man. Good old icon rating. I do like rating icons with like the way that I do it in my videos. I've done it a few times in like message reading videos, and I'll just like tally up the scores in like a big sheet and everything. I don't know. I think like analytic shit like that is really cool. Okay, we are now ending the stream. It's been a wonderful day to be here. Thank you, chat, for accompanying me on my my third Fexty journey. We made some decent progress today. We actually beat the wave from 0, which is pretty sick. Did not expect that to happen today, but pretty awesome. We died immediately after, but hey, we got one good attempt past the wave. So it's going to take a while to get another one, but that's all right. We'll get there. We'll get there, chat. We're making pretty good progress so far. I think I'll probably end up spending more attempts on Fexty than I did on Prismatic, but I still think Prismatic is harder. So, before we go, though, we have to do the very important task of thanking all of our wonderful supporters who donated money to the Howdy Foundation on this wonderful day. First, but not least, is Lunatic Husky with the $5. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, enjoy the time off work and all that, enjoy all the repo shenanigans, and thank you so much for the 5, and good luck on your new extreme infinite inversion. That's pretty exciting. Bob with the $2, I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Hope you enjoyed those Space Gauntlet results. Gemma with the 2 pounds, a lot of pounds actually. Gemma with the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 pounds. That's a lot of pounds. Maybe too many pounds. Might need to dial it back and go on a poundless diet for a while. Thank you so much, Gemma. I really appreciate that. I hope your day gets a little better today. Sorry about the rough start. Noob Plays with the 2 pounds as well. Appreciate that. No, 2 euros. 2 euros. Wrong pronouns, so sorry. Thank you very much. NB with the 22 Turkish lira. Thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. We got Cersei with the 2 American dollars. The good old American. Red, white, and blue. Appreciate that. And then topping things off, we have L. L less than 3. L heart. Whatever the desired name is there. With the 5, 10, and then 30 altogether euros donated. That is crazy. Thank you so much. That was just too generous. Too generous. I'm so grateful. This is how grateful I am. This emoji right here is, that's a really, really great summation of how I feel right now. Hold on. Do I have a, actually, let me just pop that up on the screen if I can. Where is it? Where is it? Is that it? There it is right there. That's how I feel right there. Oh yeah. That's how I feel right there. I'm so grateful. I like the big cowboy man and then the little cowboy man. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, thank you all so much. It's been such a wonderful stream. You guys have been so generous and nice. I appreciate you very much. Regardless of how much money you did or did not spend on the Howdy stream today, you all spent your time in my chat, lurking around and chatting it up, and that is what is most important. That is easily the most valuable currency we have is our time. So thank you so much for being here today. And I will see you guys in the next stream, whenever that will be, and have a great rest of your day or night, and goodbye forever.